Yo, man, what it do, man? It's your man Dre, a.k.a. Dre on the wheels. Y'all already know what it is. This is the 1130 podcast. Welcome back to a new episode. How everybody doing out there, man? How y'all weekend was? How y'all Mother's Day was? And once again, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And just hope y'all had fun. I know y'all ate all the crab legs, all the shrimp, all the seafood salad. I know y'all was digging in that joint, man. I know Mother's Day, man. For real, though. But welcome back. Thank you for joining me here on the 1130 podcast. Once again, before we get started, for those who are not subscribed to the 1130 podcast, subscribe to the 1130 podcast. Hit the subscribe button right now. Follow the 1130 podcast on Instagram at yours truly _Dre90. Like the 1130 podcast on Facebook. And follow the 1130 podcast on Twitter at Dre on Wheels. Dre on Wheels, excuse me, on Twitter at Dre on Wheels. We got a couple of things we want to talk about here this week. We're going to talk about Netflix's All Day and a Night, though. We're going to talk about that. Also, we're going to talk about the Icon's legendary docuseries out. I'm not talking about MJ. We're going to get to that next week and down the line. But I'm talking about The Undertaker's iconic legendary docuseries that's out, The Last Ride. Also, next week battle, man. We saw Jill Scott and we saw Erykah Badu turn up this past weekend. Who y'all had? Who y'all had, man? But next week battle, man. We're gonna talk about that too. All that and more coming up here on the 1130 podcast.
1130 podcast. It's Odie Breeze, baby. Dre on wheels. You know it. Now where you was when a nigga was messed up?
Where you was
I was
at,
on
man?
my ass. I was stuck in a tree. Ain't
Out
nobody
there,
help me
fucked
out.
up.
Ain't nobody help me down. I was faded. I was drinking. I was
nobody
popping
tell
the
me
Molly.
shit.
I wasn't thinking. But I'm grown now. So it's back to the basics.
Yo, welcome back
Living
into
my
the
life
1130
in the club,
podcast.
amazing.
Thank
Where
you
were
for
you
joining
was
me
when a
here.
nigga
Where they
was
was
messed
at,
up?
Another week here on the
I was on
1130
my
podcast.
ass.
Before we get on to anything, I want to say rest in peace to Little Richard. Man, Little Richard was the piano pounding icon. He passed away at the age of 87. Little Richard was an American singer, songwriter, and a musician, an influential figure in popular music and culture for 7 decades. He was nicknamed the innovator, the originator, and the architect of rock and roll. Man, I want to send the condolences out to Little Richard's family and all his loved ones. Man, he was an icon. Little Richard sung I think it was the American the Beautiful or the National. I think it was one of them at WrestleMania 10, Madison Square Garden. So shout out, man. Send our prayers to that, man. Yo, so man, this past weekend, we had Erykah Badu and Jill Scott. They went head to head. They tore it up on Instagram Live, though, man. They tore it up, though. In my personal opinion, this was my first time seeing it, though. I think it was Telly Riley and somebody else. Man, Instagram Live, them battles, man. I was just getting onto them. And, they did their thing. And then here we go with Erykah Badu and Jill Scott. And I'm like, okay, Jill Scott, yeah, man, she gonna kill it. You feel me? Like, I was expecting them to, actual sing it, battle it off. They was just sitting back playing their music and it was dope, but shout out to them though, man. They peaked about 700,000 views throughout the whole time they was on Instagram Live though, but it was dope. It was dope. Erykah Badu, I love her whole setup. Had Bruce Lee in the background playing on the little jump, man. It was nice though, but I think Jill Scott did it though, but Erykah, man, it was alright. It was alright. But ladies and gentlemen, next week or this coming up weekend, we got a new battle, and the battle I'm all in for, and I'm gonna be there. Because one of my favorite rappers is going down. He gonna roll out on it, man. I'm talking about Ludacris and Nelly, man. Yes, Swiss Beats and Timberland announced it on Instagram Live after an epic Jill Scott and Erykah Badu battle. Well, here's what Swiss Beats had to say.
Tell him.
I think you want me to tell him who want to smoke with Ludacris?
Nelly want to smoke with
Motherfucker
Ludacris.
wear Air Force Ones and shit. Tell him.
Okay, come on. Nelly want to smoke with Ludacris. Nelly want to smoke. Attention. Nelly want to smoke. There you have
Nelly want to smoke with Ludacris. Can we go down, baby, next week?
Yeah, can we put our Air Force Ones on?
Can we go down, baby, next week and put our Air Force Ones on? And could we get some motherfucking country grammar and some Southern hospitality next week on Versus on Saturday? Can we get that?
Come on now. Talk to us, y'all. Talk to us.
Can we
Put
get
the
that?
hearts up. Put the
Ludacris
hearts
versus
up.
Nelly. Can we get that next Saturday, Timberland? Can we get that?
We can get it. We can get that. We can get that. We got that. We got that. We got that. We got that.
Yeah, man, because if you don't know, man, Ludacris, man, growing up, man, that was my man. Roll Out, man, that album, Word of Mouth, was it for me, man. Move, man, everything, man. So if you telling me Ludacris about to come out, man, and battle my man Nelly, man, from the Saint Lunatic, man, you know, man, what? Tip drill time, man. This is going to be off the chain, man. I can't wait to see it, man. You ain't got to ask me who I got. No disrespect to Nelly out there, man. And all his, you know, all his peoples in the Saint Lunatics. But my man Ludacris going to take this right here. But also, though, who y'all got, though? Ha. Yo, man, we going to move on. Here on the 1130 podcast, man, I try to, you know, give you guys something entertaining, man. And when I read this story, I was just like, man, y'all ain't gonna believe this. Y'all ain't gonna believe this, though. But with this whole pandemic going on out here, man, everybody got to stay safe. You know, you wearing your gloves and your face mask, and can't even go into stores out here without a face mask and stuff like that. Well, get ready. Well, a woman named Angela Anderson, well, she was fired from her hotel job, and she decided, well, throughout this economic crisis and, you know, ain't no money really flowing in, well, it's time to, you know, be an entrepreneur, you know, and hopefully that's what a lot of people are doing. But for this particular woman, it's time to be an entrepreneur, but in a crazy way. But yeah, this New Jersey woman has all the rage on the internet. Are you ready for it? Okay, I'm gonna stop all the hyping up though. But yeah, I hope you're getting your face mask. And some people got the hospital mask. Some people making their own face masks. Face masks, like most of us. Well, Angela Anderson is selling pussy-smelling face masks. Yeah, I said it. Man. I know it get weird. If you don't, if it's too, you're a Christian, cover up your ears. You know, this might not be for you though. But Angela Anderson, a 55-year-old woman, has managed to avoid this new economic crisis by using her imagination. Yeah, if you want to call it though, but using her imagination not to be fired from a hotel where she worked. Angie, as she'd rather be called, had the idea of designing different face masks to earn extra money by selling them online by calling them pussy-smelling face masks for only $4.99. And no, this is not a promotion. No, this is not, no. But check it, it gets crazier though. The success has been undisputed. 500 units sold in just 24 hours, and no more is left. Angie has been interviewed by different local media and explained she already created her own company, Coronapussy. Next week, Angie went on to say, next week we'll release another 500 units for sale at the same price. They're not made fast due to otherwise the aroma disappear in a few hours. Really? For the elaboration of East Mass, Angie confessed. Yes, Angela confessed that a fine cloth is placed in the pussy for 2 hours and then it is glued inside the face mask. Almost the whole sales have been to individual. Almost the whole sales has been. Man, fuck that. It's like really though. Really, Angela Anderson though. I understand, baby. Like it's crazy out here, and we trying to make $1 though. But you know, Really though, that's me want to wear a face mask. Look, be honest with you, when I wear the face mask, you wake up in that morning, man, you go on and you like, damn it, forgot to brush my teeth. Wash my face though, but forgot to brush my teeth. Ain't that weird though, but yeah, just forgot to brush your teeth. You got the face mask on, soon you put it on, 30 seconds later, you done passed out. Your breath stink. Like, come on, man. Like, and not only that, if this little business, as Andy keeps saying, if this little business keep going on, I have to call my friend Donna to double the production capacity. With this face mask, you can protect yourself and also enjoy the vaginal smell that people loves. What I mean, if you ain't just hop out the shower, then I don't think it's a really fresh smell. Angie? She also said they don't plan to close the market with this type of mask. Surely in a few weeks, we'll release others with smell of cock for women who need it. We already have a waiting list of 32 people. Man. If we don't move on to our next topic, man, this shit get crazy. From one crazy story onto another. Robot dog is a robot dog in Singapore. Yeah, a four-legged robot dog named Spot is set to help social distancing efforts in one of Singapore's national park during the coronavirus pandemic. This robot dog was developed by Boston Dynamics. The yellow and black canine robot is part of a pilot trial to remind park visitors to practice social distancing. Spot was deployed, will be deployed over 3 kilometers in Beijing Park for 2 weeks, which started this past Friday. It will patrol during off-peak hours, broadcasting a pre-recorded message reminding people to keep the distance. Using Spot, which is controlled remotely, will allow government to reduce manpower for park patrols and minimize physical contact among staff, volunteer staff, distancing ambassadors, and park visitors. Well, get ready, man. The robots are about to take over here, man. They about to take over. They started in them countries first, and then they come here. They gonna take over, man. One crazy story onto another. That was crazy, man. Robot dog named Spot in Singapore, though. Oh man.
Able to pick up good yardage on the play. The best part of this defense is their defensive line and their interior.
Hello?
linebacker.
Hey, who? What's up?
Nothing, B. In quarantine, having a bud. What's up with you?
Nothing. Quarantining, having a bud.
True.
And he got a good
True.
block with his
What's up? What's up? Yo, who's that?
Yo, pick up the phone. Hello?
What's that? What's up?
Yo, where's Dookie?
Yo, Duke. Yo. What's up? What's
So you okay, B?
I'm good, B. Just quarantining, having a bud. Thanks for checking in.
Until now, finding a sponsor for your podcast has been really hard. Anchor Sponsorships changes all of that by doing the work for you and matching you with great advertisers that fit your podcast. It's a new world of advertising for independent podcasters. Here's how it works. When you turn on sponsorships, we'll start connecting you with potential sponsors right away. As soon as we match you with one you want to work with, all you need to do is record a custom ad in your own voice. Then choose where in each of your episodes you want your ad to appear. As your episode gets played, you get paid. And you can cash out whenever you want. Sign up now and start getting paid to podcast.
Yo, welcome back here to the 1130 podcast. Once again, I want to give a shout out to Big Bro, Zodi Breeze. Thank you for the music, man. Hey, yo, go follow Zodi Breeze on Instagram, Zodi Breeze _ the preacher. Follow him on YouTube at Zodi Breeze. Get all the hot music, DMB, upcoming artists, man. Yo, All Day in the Night, man. Have y'all seen this movie? It's a Netflix original. I've been hearing people talking about or referring this movie to Snow on the Bluff, if you referring this movie to Snow on the Bluff, then you bluff, man. Because Snow on the Bluff was way better. It came across, just way better. It was, a guy it came across as a guy who was just recording his ways in the hood. And, at the end, he was like, you know what, man, I got this footage, man. I'm trying to go big. It's good. Like, I got all the shit on it, man. Like, people done got shot. I done got locked up. We out on the block smoking. Like, you feel me? Like, who want to put this out for me, so I can make some money? You feel me? I see something in the paper, and that's how that one rolled off right there, coming across. Now, All Day and a Night, man, was about a young man, a boxer on a journey of self-discovering after landing himself in the same position as his father while serving life in prison. And in this, how it started off, I'm not trying to spoil nothing for you. If you guys haven't seen it, though, here's a sneak peek. Like I was saying, you seen that, man. A young man looks back at the people and the circumstances that the system that set him on the path that he chose, or the path that he, went on towards crime. And in this movie, man, it was just, it didn't really have so much of a point. The only thing was that his father was just a drug addict. And it was so thrown towards him as a young boy, man, you ain't gonna be nothing. You gonna be just like me. You feel me? He need to stand up for himself. And as a boy, you need your father to be in your life so you can stand up to them boys that's in school bullying you or trying to take advantage of you. Yeah, you need your father in a sense of way to, guide you, but not trying to, put you down. And, his father wasn't in a predicament to give his son any advice or any direction. In the movie, when he was sitting in the car, and it was crazy because he passed his son the liquor bottle. You feel me? Like, yeah, I'm like, really? That was the only, point, he had with him, just by saying, man, I want you to be something. But going around and yelling in his mom's face and telling him, man, if you angry, take your angry out on somebody else, man, that's not cool, man. And his dad, he's seeing his dad kill somebody. Like, all this was going on. It was just like, okay, like, what the fuck is really going on? And it's just, it was crazy. I really, then the ending was wild. The part, even the part where my man got locked up for just being in the white neighborhood. Now, one part of the movie where he's just at work, I think working at a shoe store. And all of a sudden, white lady comes in and she's like, excuse me, what are you doing? Like, where's the manager? And shit, like, bitch, like, come on, like, really though? Like, damn, though, racism, man, is still alive. That's crazy. Now, that part of the movie was like, really though? But just the part where he got locked up and then his mom, with her new boyfriend, well, she have a right to, because she have a life to, come there, get you out, bail you out. She didn't have to do that. Neither did her new boyfriend did, but instead, new boyfriend said something and he just hot at the mouth and, I go hard and knock him out. Now, like right in front of the police station. You just got out though, like, man, and the shit was just so crazy. So now you're in prison now with your father. It's just like, what? Like, come on though, like what was the purpose? Like, that's what we aim to be, like, yes, we all can be better parents, or when we become parents, can be better parents and have, teach our kids to have better lives than we do and want them to be better. You feel me? And not try to be the same, as me. I wouldn't want to be in prison saying, my son, no, I want you to be something for yourself, be something for your kids and for your mama or something like that, man. It was just, it was dumb, but if you had seen it, man, if you have 2 hours to spare, go check it out. Some people liked it though, but do not compare it to Snow on a Bluff, because you bluff for that. A new series is out, a new docu-series is out right now, and it's taking over, man. You thought The Last Dance was doing it up, man? Well, a new series debuted last night on the WWE Network. It got Fox Sports and ESPN and everybody talking. It lets you inside of a WWE iconic superstar that you will never get the inside scoop of. This docuseries is called The Last Ride. It's a 5-part docuseries that will air on the WWE Network, and which aired last 2 nights ago, Sunday night, after Money in the Bank on the WWE Network. Man, if you haven't seen it, check it out, man. For anybody who just heard the word wrestling, you know The Undertaker, you know guys like Undertaker, Hulk Hogan, The Rock, of course, and Stone Cold, but you know The Undertaker. And The Undertaker is a mystique guy, and everybody knows this character. He's the dead man. He's dead. So, you know, you don't see The Undertaker on Twitter like you do The Rock, Stone Cold, or, you know, all these other guys. You don't see them out there doing interviews, and this gives you an inside look at the dead man, known as, actually, an inside look at Mark Calloway. A lot of guys don't even know the Undertaker's full name. And when I found out his full name, I was like, wow, you know, that's his name? I thought his name was just The Undertaker because he's dead. He's The Undertaker. You feel me? Like, so in this documentary, man, he gave you the inside scoop how he's just only able to work just one day out of a year. Just having all types of surgeries and, you know, contemplating on when he's going to retire and just having to get in shape just to wrestle one time a year. And he's trying to go out like Tom Brady, like Brett Favre, not Tom Brady, but Peyton Manning, you know, win that big championship and just ride off in the sunset. You know, in my opinion, I think WrestleMania 30, after he lost that WrestleMania, that could have been a road off into the sunset. But then he came back the next year and beat Bray Wyatt. You know, in my opinion, I don't think he should have lost to Brock. He should have lost to Bray. I think it would have did more help for Bray than it would have did for Brock. Brock is already a beast. So, I mean, it would have helped Brock. And not even that, it could have helped CM Punk the prior year that Taker lost to Brock at Mania. So, I mean, it's a lot of things. It's a good docuseries, especially from the WrestleMania 30, where he sits down with his wife, Michelle McCool, and watch and rewatch WrestleMania 30, the match with him and Brock that ended the streak, because he do not remember it. It was how he was so bad, concussed from that. So, man, like, so many things, you know, with no sports on right now, man, and The Last Dance is taking over, man. We're going to talk about that. It was 2 weeks ago on the episode here on the podcast. I said I was going to talk about that, man. Next week, I'm going to talk about it because to wrap it up with episodes 9 and 10 this coming Sunday on ESPN. So I'm going to watch the whole thing, man. It's just unbelievable, man. I'm just going to say, I didn't know Michael Jordan's father was murdered, and I didn't know Michael Jordan wore the number 45. I just thought it was just, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. I was born in 1990. So in 1990, he was taking over. He was just, you feel me? Like, man, it's crazy, man. It's real crazy, yo, man. So, yo, man, this your man Dre, a.k.a. Dre on the wheels. Y'all already know what it is. This is the 1130 podcast. Once again, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Follow me on Twitter at Dre on the Wheels. Follow me on Instagram at yours truly _Dre90. And follow me, like the 1130 podcast on Facebook. And also, man, once again, subscribe to the 1130 podcast. Tell somebody about the 1130 podcast, man. Hit me up. You can get one of these shirts. Keep calm, man. The 1130 podcast is on. It's about to go off now. You missed it. You know, you might want to hit that DVR button or something, man. But I appreciate it, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's your man Dre. I'm out, man.